Welcome back everybody, and today I'm going to be showing you a recap of some of the Everest training I've been doing for the past couple months. So as some of you know, I posted in an earlier video that I am going to be hiking to the base camp of Mount Everest in a couple of months, and it's a whole big thing. But the hike itself, even though it's not to the top of Everest, it's like 12 days of just trekking, and you go like 80 miles there and back. So it's pretty intense. Everybody in our group has kind of taken it as an opportunity to really get in shape. So I've been documenting the process. So this summer, while it was still warm, I did lots of hikes. Luckily, I live in Utah where there's a lot of different hikes here at a high elevation. But I also did do some hiking while I was in Hawaii for Thanksgiving. So during this winter stretch, my training has looked a little bit different. I've been playing lots of pickleball and a bunch of stuff, so I've been documenting all of that to show y'all today part 2 of Everest training. And at the end, I'm going to show you some of the gear that I have so far, and I'm getting excited, but I'm getting nervous. So all of my training has been focused around just cardio or raising my heart rate or, you know, doing things like that. Even though I'm not doing like a lot of hiking right now or a lot of like intensive weightlifting. I know people like that. I don't prefer that. I'm just trying to get something that's like moving my body, that's making me have to work on my breath work, and really focusing on what I'm eating and feeding my body really, really good food.
The run is done.
Hey, if we're the only three that make it to the top of Everest, you know what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, don't be stumbling.
I wasn't in. Unfortunately, I did lose the game. Maybe this will become a new Thanksgiving Day tradition. Playing pickleball.
Now the other part for me that I felt like was really important going into this is really nailing down like my healthy food options. So I was going to show you a little bit of the dinner that I'm making tonight. We each make a different dinner every night, and then we rotate who makes the second meal of the week, so we have healthy dinners all week long. And honestly, I feel like this already has changed so much about just my mood, my energy. Like in college, I feel like it's really hard to eat healthy meals because the portions are too big when you're making actual meals. And if not that, it's also just really hard to consistently make meals because it's hard to have that much time. So I highly recommend co-oping with your roommates. It'll save you so much time, you'll feel so much better, you'll eat so much better. And tonight, I'm making chicken pot pie. Chicken is cooking. And a brief side note about this vegetable chopper, because literally all you have to do is put your vegetables in here and press down, and it dices your vegetables for you. Saves so much time. It's looking good. So as part of my Everest preparation, I've been trying to find a good workout that like works for me. I don't know if you guys have followed me for a long time, but I don't personally love the gym for like a million different reasons. But I've tried to get past all of those to test it out for Everest, and I've just found that it just doesn't work for me. Like I don't feel like I get a great workout in really ever, and I don't enjoy lifting that much. So I found a place that has a week-long trial. It's like a Pilates bar class, and it looks very intense. So I'm very nervous, but I signed up my roommates and a couple of my friends, and we're doing classes all week this week. So I'm very nervous, and it starts tomorrow. And did I already say I'm nervous?
It's currently 5:30 in the morning, which is too early to be awake, but I'm awake. And I have my first Pilates class today. The class I'm doing is like Pilates and like bar mixed, but I'm a little nervous. Everybody's kind of told me that it's hard, so I'm going in knowing it's hard, and then I'm probably going to be super sore after. That was hard. After Pilates hair. Honestly, that was so much fun. And I guess what I didn't like really know about Pilates is how like technical it is. So like muscles I didn't even know I have are currently hurting and I'm definitely gonna be feeling it tomorrow. So my roommates and I signed up for like a free trial week, and we're taking advantage of it by doing classes every morning at literally like 6 o'clock. So it's a little intense, but so far I'm feeling great. I really like it, and I think I'm gonna be getting a pass there because I feel like it'll be really good for my Everest prep, and it's just another thing to add in. So going forward, I'm really thinking I'm going to be doing like 2 to 3 classes of like group work, Pilates work a week. And then like I really want to do something outdoors. So I feel like for me this could be like playing pickleball. A bunch of my friends also play pickleball, so that's an easy one to do. And then other exercise for the week will be hikes outdoors. And I am aware that it is going to be cold and snowy on Everest, but I don't have all my gear yet to like properly be hiking in the snow. So I'm hoping that it starts warming up, but that's kind of my schedule going forward. I'm really excited. I already am feeling so much better, like just more in shape. I feel more energized when I'm exercising and eating well, so I feel like this is something that's going to stick even after Everest, but I'm really excited to see how I feel in the next month of training, and I'll make sure to document it all for y'all so you get to see everything. Alright, so now I'm going to show you some of the items that I've bought. This has been like probably 6 to 8 months of collection. I'll show y'all before I go. I think I'm gonna film like an in-depth what I'm bringing gear video. Today, I'm not gonna show you all the things, just some things that I'm excited about. So the first big thing that I got was this giant sleeping bag, but it does pack down to literally a ball like this big. It's rated for 0 degrees. During the night, max, it's like 5 to 10 degrees. So I'm really excited about this. It is super warm. I did test it literally outside in the middle of the winter, and I'm very happy about it. Now the next major purchase that I got, that's like one of the biggest items I needed to get, was my day pack. For the trek that I'm doing, we do have Sherpas and porters, which carry our bigger bags with all of our stuff, but we were supposed to have a day pack to carry everything that we would need just daily on hikes. Actually, everything I bought so far is pretty much in this pack, so it definitely holds a lot. Now, I searched and searched and searched and found one of the greatest camera equipment things I've ever found in my life, and that is this little tiny thing here. You just clip it in, and boom. Now, I was very scared at first. Let me tell you, this thing is not coming out unless I want it to come out. So I will definitely be using this on Everest. I feel like a National Geographic wildlife photographer right now. Now, outside of this, I've definitely gotten a few more smaller items, like we're supposed to have a certain type of kind of like legging or like undershirt. I've gotten one pair of hiking pants that I really like, but I am in search for another pair of hiking pants, so anybody has any recommendations for some women's hiking pants, please let me know. I've gotten some buffs. I got this earmuff. And then I found this hat, which is a down hat. My ears get freezing and I'm really nervous about my head being really cold. So I got this hat and it looks super dumb, but it's not gonna look dumb when it's like negative 10 degrees and I'm freezing on Mount Everest, okay? So this thing is warm, it's toasty. Now I think I showed this in my other Everest prep video, the one that I filmed earlier this summer, because the most dangerous thing you can get is altitude sickness, and essentially that's when you climb too high too fast, when your body is not used to it, and it has some pretty detrimental effects. There's ways to prevent it, and there's also some major signs and symptoms of it before it gets too bad. But I thought I would demonstrate for you the reason why you can get altitude sickness, which I can do using this elevation simulator mask. But this is kind of like what it would be like for somebody who's at ground zero if they came to Utah. Like, honestly, there's no difference. Now, we fly to Kathmandu and then we fly to another airport called Lukla. And when we land there, the elevation will be around 8,000 feet, which essentially is this. Hopefully you can hear that. If not, this is just gonna look super dumb. I feel like I can still breathe at 8,000. It's not too bad. If I was doing exercise, it would be harder, I guess. Within a couple days, we essentially reach base camp, which is, it's a little shy of 18,000, which then we get to this. And I bought this mask just to show me what I was getting myself into. And that is one of the main reasons why I've been doing lots of cardio or just anything to get my heart rate up as preparation, because I think that's the best way to prepare. So those are some of the things I'm excited about. thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part 2, and get ready because we may have one more part 3 and then it's all the Everest stuff. Like, I'm gonna have so much content. I hope that if anybody is watching this that is going to do it, they get a little bit of an inside view into the preparation all the way to the finish. And if not, thank you for just joining me along in the adventure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.